This recommendation is just one example on how you can do this task. The practical task for Stage 2 Business and Enterprise is a maximum of 1,500 words or 10 minutes equivalent in multimodal format. For this task, you are to produce either a business plan or a marketing plan for a hypothetical business. So by hypothetical, we mean a brand new business that you have come up with yourself. So if you are doing the business plan, then it would be a complete startup from scratch. Everything you have to come up with the ideas on how you're going to implement and launch the business. If it's a marketing plan, it can be something that is existing. However, it is still a hypothetical business. It may just be that you've started this business, say 2-3 years ago, and now you're coming up with a brand new marketing strategy to implement for affecting the market. There are a number of ways that you can present the task. Some of the suggestions we have here are a written form, say a report, which I'll go through in a minute. You can do an oral presentation with some supporting notes. You can do it in multimodal form, such as the way I'm doing this video, where you're speaking over a online document or a video screen capture. Or you can do a pitch, say a brand new business proposition pitch, which we can give you examples for as well. The performance standards are very minimal in this task. We're just expecting that you have some knowledge and understanding of the relationship between business theory and business practice, as in understanding the fundamentals before you implement it into an actual real life business practice. You should be able to communicate your ideas relating to your specific business, so suiting the purpose and the audience that is your business and your market. And you should be able to use some handy technology that meets the current business standards. We'll go into more detail on that because, again, that will be specific to your business and what you do. But some of these multimodal presentations can play a part in that. One thing you notice, though, is that there is none of the referencing performance standards in this one. So whilst you might get information, and we definitely want you to do some research, you don't actually have to put that in your work. You don't have to show that you've done research from anywhere else. Because when you're starting a business, that's not something that you would actually have to show anybody if you've taken ideas or done research elsewhere. This template is available on Daymap. If you would like a more advanced version of this, you can go onto business.sa.gov, where you can get a copy of both a marketing plan and a business plan. That being said, those are quite detailed, definitely more detailed than you're expected to do in this assignment. They are for legitimate businesses that are starting and cover as many angles as they possibly can. This is a nice little title page, not going to get you a great amount of marks, but it's worth having on the front because we like this to look like a legitimate document. You'll have a table of contents, and these are just some suggested headings. Executive summary, which would summarize the main points of your business that should cover most of these separate subheadings that you would notice. So there's a summary of the industry, legal structure, facilities, location if you have one, and some key assets. Products and services is a big one. You may just have products. You may just offer a service of some sort. The main competition and your point of difference with them, which would also come into a market analysis, the target market, the size and trends, and looking at your major competition within that. That would lead to the strategy and implementation of your business. I don't want people to spend too long on a mission statement, but it's always nice to have one. Remember, these are just suggested headings, but I would like to see an exit strategy on all of yours. How are you going to get out if everything does fail? Should have some kind of management structure, even if it is just one person. That's going to be a bigger part if you have more staff involved. And look at the finances. Some businesses will require a lot of funding to start. Others might be quite simple and they can start with very little money. Just a few things to consider. Now, this example here is for a pizza bar. Nothing too detailed about it. It's just in report format. but have a read through. Feel free to pause this video if you would like some additional information on what this one is saying. You notice at this point they haven't got much in the way of graphs or images or tables, which is something I would have suggested they do. It's quite basic. They do include a map of the location, but the more images and visual references you can include, one, it keeps down your word count, but two, if you're a business owner, it's something that you're going to look at and it's going to catch your attention. If you're flicking through a document, then you're not likely to just stop and read through everything, at least not the first time through. That also applies to, say, banks or any financial institution that might be looking at investing in your business. If you're going to pitch this to them, how are you going to capture their attention? So I'll keep scrolling because I don't plan on putting this document on Daymap. I just want to put it here as the video so you can pause to read through things as you need. The shell document with these headings will be there, but feel free to get creative. We would really like to see people come up with new ideas on how they can present this assignment, be it a marketing plan or a business plan. This one, of course, is a business plan. I would also suggest that some businesses would have a lot more of an online strategy. A local pizza bar probably going to have much less of that here. So have fun with this assignment. It should be a fun one. You should be able to get quite creative and also start looking into some really great ideas that could help you in the future if you ever want to start a business.